Hey everyone, it's Jennifer from Caffeinated Paper Cuts, and I'm here to share with you a really fun tutorial using some stamps, some ink, and an upcycled coffee cup sleeve. If you're like me, you have a lot of these laying around, and it's always a really good reason to have to go out and get more, even if you don't. So the idea is I'm going to cover up the logo and everything with a paintbrush and some gesso, which will give me a nice clear white surface to stamp my images on, maybe do some doodles. And in the end, we will have a fantastic gift card holder. So here I'm just grabbed my paintbrush, I started spreading on the gesso. Once I got the front done, I moved to the back, and then I just kept painting until I worked my way back to the front, added a little bit more to cover up the bit of cardboard that was still seeping through. And then the nice thing is, because I didn't glue the bottom first, I was able to just pop it off my fingers and let it dry. So I went, I had some dinner, I came back, it was all set, ready for me to go. Take a look. You can still have the texture of the corrugation, but you don't have the logos or anything else. So now, before I keep going, I am going to glue the bottom. And here I'm actually choosing to use a liquid glue. I like that it can get into the crevices of the coffee cup, and I also like that it gives me a little bit of play before it totally dries, so I can get it into place. And notice I'm putting it on the back where the seam is, because that side is a little bit shorter, so then I don't have any glue seeping through accidentally. So I'm just pushing down, really making sure it gets into all those crevices and sticks down properly. Yeah, at this point I'm thinking about maybe I should grab a book. No, it'll probably be okay. So the stamps I'm using today are from Hampton Arts, and it's this really fun birthday party set. So I'm using the Happy Birthday sentiment and that striped balloon. And I'm using it with some Crafters inks from Colorbox. So we've got a pretty pink, I think that's azalea, a teal, and the lilac, and one of the little cuties that I'm going to be stamping the sentiment in. So I've got the balloon on a block, I've got my sentiment all ready to go. So I'm going to pop off my lids, and these guys are what I'm going to be stamping the balloons in. And I'm just going to start with, this is where I realized it wasn't quite stuck down yet. So one last press, the glue was really tacky at this point. That's all it took before I started going. So now I'm going to ink up in that pretty pink color. Make sure that I've got it all covered. And then just kind of start over in the one side and start stamping my balloons. The nice thing about the Crafters ink is that it stays wet long enough that I can add some embossing powder on top. So I've got the Colorbox clear embossing powder. I'm just going to add it on there before I keep going. Make sure my balloon is all covered. Tuck it out of the way. I love my coffee filter because then it catches all of the embossing powder and I can filter it back in when I'm done. Clean off my stamp real quick. Move on to the blue and keep going. And you see I'm offsetting the balloons a little bit because I kind of want the feel that they really are floating in midair. So again, I'm going to grab my embossing powder, and I'm not heat setting it as I go. I just want it covered before the ink gets too dry. It would probably be okay, but I feel better this way because I always get a little paranoid about, is it really going to stick? Is it not? So I'm just using a baby wipe really quick to clean off my ink, inking up that pretty lilac color, making sure I get everything, and keep going. And I'm just going to keep doing this over and over again until I get all the way across. Stamp, clean, add the embossing powder, tap it off the excess, and just keep going. And pretty soon, I think I jump ahead. Yep, here we go. We're speeding up now. So another pink one. I actually wound up getting 2 of each color on there, which turned out really pretty. And then I'm just grabbing my heat gun, letting it heat off a little bit to the side before I start bringing it onto the embossing powder to reduce the warping. And then it's just a really quick go through, and you can see the texture I've gotten simply because I added the clear embossing powder. So that beautiful ink color still shows through, but then you get just a little extra something, you know? So now I'm moving my embossing powder off to the side, and I'm going to ink up the sentiment with the deep blue color from the QT set, which is the one right in the middle there. And I will have the links to the blog post below. I'm actually going to be guesting over on the Clearsnap blog for this. And then I'll have the list of everything I used, all the different colors. I have to say though, that blue turned out really, really beautiful. So I've got my sentiment all inked up, just lining it up under the balloons, making sure it's not crooked. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to press down really, really hard, tuck it out of the way, and then grab my clear embossing powder again. And I'm going to heat emboss that as well. Here we go. Nice hot heat gun. And actually, I let the camera keep running this time, and you can see when you bring a already hot heat gun to the Clearsnap clear embossing powder, it actually melts really fast. You can see right there in the darker parts of the banner, it immediately turns, and it just really cuts down on your melt time. A couple extra swipes, little zoom in, there you go. So just really fun, happy birthday colors. And then the only thing left to do are add some strings to our balloons. Because what would a balloon be? Just floating in midair. You gotta have a string so you can pull it back down, right? So I just grabbed one of my black glitter pens, and I'm just freehanding in some strings. And I'm running them behind the banner, so it's kind of like the banner is in front of everything else. And then that's really going to do it. A couple more strings here. And then you have a really fun and easy way to give a gift card as a present. Because I love giving gift cards. I love it when I appreciate people who ask for them because it's so they can get something they really, really want or save up to get something they really, really want. Or, you know, they're coffee addicts like I am and it's hard to wrap up a latte. So instead you tuck in a Starbucks card or a Dunkin' Donuts or maybe a craft store card. And of course I went looking for a gift card to show. Did I have one? No, not in the craft room. But I did have a business card and that's the same size. So now you can still tuck it in a card, tuck it in a little gift bag. And that's really it. Thank you so much for joining me today. All of the links will be below, so come on over to Clearsnap or Caffeinated Paper Cuts, and I'll see you soon.